Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Blind. On the last episode, we pretty much finished off Ventus by doing the Villain's Vendetta arena mission, and then also having the ability to do the Light's Lessons arena mission. And we managed to beat them both. From the Villain's Vendetta, we got the ultimate weapon, and from the Light's Lessons, we just got that completed. That was it. So all Ventus really needs to do is finish off the command boards, and then he can just face all the final bosses and all the secret bosses. He apparently does have another challenge in the arena, but we need to get to level 30 for that. So we'll wait. But on this episode, we are Terra, because we're gonna do some Collect-a-thon grinding. I think for this episode we're gonna focus on leveling up. I mean, we have a lot of other things to worry about, but I feel like for the secret bosses like the Vanitas Remnant and anything else that might pop up after that, we're gonna need to be higher level than 50. So yeah, we're gonna level up. There's a couple areas where we can do some grinding for levels, and I have two different methods I want to try. One I found online, and one I found just what I did. So we're not gonna go back to Radiant Garden. We've done enough grinding there for now. The first one, I think someone mentioned a good spot to grind was Olympus. So I want to see that. And then the one that I found online is in Neverland, so we'll do that. Also, this is the perfect episode to talk about PAX, because last episode was recorded when I got back, but this episode is also recorded when I got back. Alright, so the reason I chose Terra is because he's the lowest level out of the three. Aqua's at 44. Ventus is at 50, Terra's at 41, so he has some ways to go. Also, his stuff is not far at all. He still has done little to the other arena missions. I mean, most of these are just like do the things that you've done before multiple times. The medal should take no time at all. The races should take no time at all. The command boards are a little time consuming. He already has all the mini-games won. He doesn't have all the Rumble Racing stuff done. Do I have to do those mini-game stuff at Rumble Racing as well? I don't know. Hit counts, we're working on it. And Unversed missions, we've done one. So, let's see. The one that someone mentioned was out here. Not here, out here. Would be a good place to get some grinding levels. I think that's what someone mentioned. Also, I'm actually getting some, totally getting some good stuff here too. Hey, Stop, you leveled up. I'll take all these ingredients. Ooh. I really don't think this is the place that they mentioned. I don't remember where the place that they mentioned was. It's been over a week since I think that comment happened, and I don't remember what it was. So we'll try my method. I made a backup. I know what to do. I want to see if this works. It's apparently very good. So, hold on. I just bounced them all around. Oh, you poor thing, confused. Ooh. Alright, so PAX. PAX is fun. PAX was way more fun than I was expecting. Although it was really tiring. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for what I was about to do. So, went to Boston for PAX. The first day was Thursday. And didn't really do much. Well, actually, Thursday was the day where the most things happened. First thing first, I went with a friend, so we went together. We got there just about the time. We got there a little late because we got lost on our way there. Like, we followed the directions, then we missed a turn, and then we, like, got really lost, even though we could see the place. But we managed to find our way back around and got inside shortly after it opened, so not a real issue. We went to the first thing that I think... went to the first presentation in the main theater, which was Aaron Hansen's speech, which was pretty nice. And then we just spent the rest of the day walking around the floor. The only thing I really wanted to do was play Crash Team Racing, because I knew it was on the floor somewhere. So I spent like the first walk around just trying to find it, and I couldn't. And then I did another walk around and ended up finding it, but the line was full, so that sucked. So I just kept on walking around. I didn't really play all that much while I was there. Maybe because I don't know why I didn't play that much. Same thing happened in 2014 when I went to PAX. I didn't really have all that much that I wanted to do when I went to 2014. I just knew a couple things, and so I did those, and I got to do both of those. This one was pretty much the same, except one of them was play CTR. So, didn't get to play it. The first day, I basically just spent walking around the entire event center, because it was, even though it was the same building, it was a lot bigger than it was, it felt a lot bigger than it was in 2014. There's nothing here. Let me leave. Let me go to my place. I walked over 20,000 steps the first day. So I got back to the hotel room and immediately almost passed out because my feet hurt. Friday was annoying, but also the best day. Oh yeah, let's go to the world map. All right, let's go to Neverland and try my thing. So Friday was definitely the busiest day. We get to the event center a little early. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna show the command deck I have. Oh, our Solon hasn't maxed out yet. I need this experience chance because I need what it does. So I'm gonna keep this on until I finish this. But I have made another command deck right here. This is apparently something that'll really help Terra get some levels. Not the first three things. The last three things are things I added to help me survive. So we'll see how that works. So let's just go to Neverland and we'll walk around. And we'll hopefully live. Alright, so Friday was the busiest day. We got there about an hour before the doors opened. And the line took forever. And by forever, I mean we didn't get indoors until 11:40. And doors opened at 10. We got there at 9:30. So we were outside for about 2 hours. Which was really annoying because there was a door that we couldn't go through. Then they started letting people with no bags in. We had bags, so we couldn't go in that way. Until we got past the door. And then it felt like they started letting people with bags through. Because when we finally got to the door we were allowed to go in, there was no one behind us. But there certainly was a line behind us before. Went to the booth again at CTR. Still not open. Because it was still closed. I found out the day before that you had to register a line spot for that. Which I completely forgot what the app was, which is why I went back the second day to take a look. Fortunately, still wasn't able to go the second day. I pretty much, and because I'm so tired because of the 20,000 steps the previous day, I just decided to just start walking around the floor. Or not walking around, but go to panels so I could sit and relax. And I think Friday was the day of the panel that I really wanted to go to. Like I said, there were two things. In 2014, it was to go to the Rooster Teeth booth and go to the Throne Controllers panel. And I did both of those in 2014. 2019 was pretty much the same, except it was play CTR and go to the Throne Controllers panel. I did that. But I remember what happened with the Gearbox panel the day before, which filled up about 2 hours before it actually went. So, got there really early. And if you've never heard of Throne Controllers, it's pretty much just a game show. They give you a card, and if your number is called, the number on the card, you get to play. And it's just like there's like gaming questions. You have to guess what the screenshot is, guess what the sound effect is from, or do a game challenge against either a person on the panel or a person in the audience or just yourself. My number was called. I was number 100. They called my number, so I actually got to go up and participate. Now, the way the system was set up was you got prizes for going up, and you got prizes for how many points you got. And whoever had the most points at the end of the panel won the grand prize. So when I went up, the highest was 1, because the questions were a little hard, and there was a lot of technical issues, which I unfortunately added to. But when I finished, I ended up with 4 points, which was the most. The first one was, what was the first thing I got? The first thing I got was, what was the first thing I got? The first thing I got, I think, was a game challenge against an audience member, which was to play 1-2 switch and win quick draw. And I won that, even though I'd never played 1-2 switch before. So that was an experience, and I was frightened. The second thing was another audience challenge, except this one was an audience member had to play for me. If they beat their challenge, I got a point and got to continue, and they got to be in the line then. So the person did it. They were dressed as Luigi. I thanked them. So I got 2 points, which immediately puts me in the lead. I then get a normal question, thank God, which was, what game was Captain Toad first appear in? And I got that right. I said it was Galaxy 1. I feel like there were four choices, and one of them was, it was Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2. Hey, I leveled up. There we go. Super Mario 3D World, and I can't remember what the fourth one was, but I got it right. And the fourth one was a game challenge against one of the panel members. So I had to play a game of Towerfall Ascension against Nintendo Capri Sun, which I'd never played that game before, but I have seen plenty of game footage of it, and I'm winning that. Yay! And then I got a screenshot question where I had to guess what game the screenshot came from. And it was a picture of Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm getting hurt. So I only had I had 2 guesses. Two games came to mind. And I guessed Sonic Adventure 2, because it looked like it was an older game. It was incorrect. It was Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. So I got out. But I had 4 points, and I was the leader. I ended up winning that because of all the technical issues and just like all the setup that had to happen. My turn ended up being like half the panel. So I won. And I got the grand prize, which was a Nintendo Switch. So I won a Nintendo Switch at PAX. I almost said E3. I also got Yoshi's Crafted World, which I think came out the same day, and $60 of eShop, which I have yet to spend. I know what I'm going to spend it on, but I haven't spent it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Switch, because I had one. I was in my backpack, so I had to put the new box with my old Switch. So I had 2 Switches on me at that point. So I was just burnt out after that. I was just like, okay, I'm on cloud 9. I'm gonna go to bed now, so I don't ruin this day. So I walked back to the hotel. And that was all Friday. That was just Friday. Saturday was less eventful. Saturday was pretty much just like an upgraded version of Friday, where it's just like, I don't want to walk, so I'm just gonna go to panels and I'm just gonna sit. I went to some of the concerts on Saturday. Is this leveled up yet? It is. Good. All right, let's do my thing. So for this strategy, this is the strategy I found online. I need to go over to Skull Rock, and I need to do stuff. So while we're going there, I can talk more about the day. What else happened Saturday? Saturday, I tried to get in the line. I had the app, the way it was set up on the app was they had like 15-minute intervals, and you could choose one interval and RSVP for that time. The morning slots opened up at 9 a.m., and the afternoon slots opened up at 1 p.m. I opened up the app at 9 a.m. I see everything is open. And before I could choose, I saw everything go from 8 open slots to no open slots. So much for the morning slots. And then I was at the concert at 1 o'clock, so I missed. I checked my phone, it's like, oh, what time is it? 1:02. Yeah, they're all picked. So once again, wasn't able to go to Crash. Oh well. I have one more day, Sunday, and it's the least. It should be one of the least filled days, other than Thursday was. So Sunday rolls around. My friend has left by this point, so I'm all alone. That morning, 9 o'clock rolls around. I immediately open up the app around 9 and manage to get a spot in. So yay! I'm guaranteed to play Crash. So I go back to PAX. The last 2 days, I didn't bring a bag, which is unfortunate because the lines weren't really that long. Alright. There's the thing. What I'm supposed to do for this is, in its current form, you sacrifice. It'll split up, and then while it's split up, sacrifice will put me down to like no health, which will activate the experience chance I just unlocked. And then I use Meteor to take care of its first wave of enemies, and then I use Mega Flare on the last wave of enemies. And that should get me quite a bit of experience. Now, Victory Pose, I think, also gets me experience based on... The way I hear Victory Pose is that it gives me experience based on whatever the last move I used was. So I just want to see how much I get for it. So let's test this out.
So long. Fire.
Also, I don't have the Mega Flare all the way up, either. I need my Fire Boost max out to make Mega Flare bigger. I missed exactly how much health I was supposed to get. Also, I healed, so I kind of ruined everything. How big is my Fire Boost? My Fire Boost is maxed. How's my Magic Haste? My Magic Haste is not maxed. Also, I wasn't paying attention to see how much experience I got, so let's do that again. I'm just taking the upper path because it's quicker. No, it's not. Alright, Sunday rolls around. I just walk around the floor again until my time comes to go play CTR. I actually get to play CTR. And the way this game was set up was there were 2 races. The first was a warm-up. The second one was the actual thing. Also, the first race you did was on a CTR course, and the second race was on a Nitro Kart course. So the ones I played were Sewer Speedway and Electron Avenue. Let me just do this.
Take that.
You're not dead.
Fire.
You're still not dead. Ooh, I saw a big amount of experience happen right there. I went from 5,000 to 3,800. That's not as much as I thought I would get. Alright, the loop around is just giving me some more time to get everything. More time for these things to recharge. So I played so yeah. First race was a warm-up. Second race was the real deal where you could win prizes. I almost lapped someone on Sewer Speedway in the first race. So it's like, okay, I wonder if people really need this warm-up. So we get the Electron Avenue, which I don't really remember much of the C and K courses because I haven't played them forever. Take that. I'm already down to 2,000 experience left. Wow! That was like 2,000 experience. And, okay, so Electron Avenue, I won with like 50 seconds between me and second place. Which apparently was like, oh, one of the people running the booth was like, oh, I see you played Crash Team Racing before. So I got first place. Yay. That was the last thing I did. As soon as that was done, I was like, okay, I did everything I wanted. I'm just gonna go home. So I went back to the hotel and slept. Because my flight was at 4.
So long.
There you go. Okay, the victory pose does nothing. I did level up though. It was pretty. That was pretty quick. Not as. I don't think it was as quick as the other setup was. I don't think victory pose works because nothing died. It's not 100% sure what victory pose does. But it was like 2,000 experience. Let's see this again. I have 9,942 to the next level. So let's see how much this does with one round.
Want some? Fire!
Okay, I was at 9,942. It looks like I'm at 7,185. So 2,800 experience. That's pretty fast. I just need my Mega Flare to recharge quicker. Because then I can just do this and just go back like that.
Want some?
I feel like when I start doing more damage too, like when this actually starts killing enemies instead of me having to swing like this, it'll be a lot quicker. Come on, Mega Flare. Stupid magic haste. Maybe it was 2 Mega Flares back to back. Do I have another Mega Flare? I don't think I do. If I did, I'd be surprised. I don't. How to make Mega Flare again? I use a Fission Faraga and a Crawling Fire, which is what? It's just a slow and a fire. Hold on, maybe I should make another one. Do I have a slow and do I have a fire? I don't. Never mind. All right, we're gonna level some stuff up then. I don't want this episode to be too long, because we still have a lot of other things to grind out. But the more episodes I make, the longer I have to grind out stuff. I also definitely got the PAX because I'm currently experiencing some sort of sickness. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. It's always annoying when I get sick because it's like, yeah, I sound sick, but then I listen to the recording, it's like, I don't sound that sick. Which is upsetting because I feel like I sound sick. I'm gonna attack you so I can get some experience. I said attack you so I can get some experience.
Fire! Fire!
Alright, that didn't really do much. It's a terrible spot to get experience for your jobs.
Let's go.
It's gonna take forever to get Crawling Fire leveled up to level 4. Does it need to be level 4? It's a level 1. Yeah, I can't pick it yet. I just need to get a bunch of magic hastes, which I'll save for a different episode because I don't have the recipes up again. Get a bunch of magic hastes.
So long.
Mega flares should do wonders.
Take that.
Ooh, crawling fire leveled up. All right.
Fire.
Does crawling fire just get to level 3 or level 4?
Fire. Fire.
Ooh, one person. Might not have been worth it on you.
Let's go.
Never mind, there's level 3. Yeah, it's level 4. I can still see. Nope. Gotta be maxed. So yeah, PAX is fun. I think I didn't spend any money whatsoever for PAX, except for, you know, travel and food. That was about it. Oh, and the hotel. I didn't buy anything at PAX. I won stuff at PAX. That was it. I don't think I'm gonna go to 20 though. I think every few years is probably good for PAX for me. I mean, I went in 2014. I was going to go to 2017 until incidents ensued.
Want some?
Just glad I got to go again. I think my sickness is getting worse as I do this commentary. I might have to end this a little quick. I just want to see if this actually works. Ooh, once more, really? Let's get rid of... That was weird. I don't know why I'm keeping the victory pose. I don't think it does anything. Doesn't do much if it does anything. What are we doing? This is the perfect time to use a shot lock.
You're done. So long.
Apparently I've never used flame salvo for him. Alright, everyone's dead. Let's try this.
Want some? Fire! Fire!
Oh. Mega Flare leveled up quite a bit. Also, I'm so close to leveling up again. I'll level up right here, probably. I think Victory Pose gets me the experience of the last enemy I killed. The Mega Flares haven't hit max yet.
So long. Fire!
So maybe I missed the experience level up. Oh, there we go.
Fire!
Yeah. Terra's already at 44. We've leveled up 3 times this episode. The lack of magic haste is really slowing this down a bit. But I think this is a pretty good spot to level up. If we can get it proper. All the stuff we need for it. So let's see. For Terra, we have all of the minigames, all the inverse missions. We need to finish leveling up all his abilities, even though that's not 100% required. Same thing for Aqua, pretty much all the same things. Yeah, Ventus is, like... I mean, Ventus's campaign so far is around 32 hours. Look at Terra, this is at 17. Terra's got a way to go. Aqua's got a way to go. She might have less way to go because she's already 44 and it's been 13 hours for her. Terra might be falling behind a bit. I really hope I can get other episodes recorded this week. Because over the course of this, like, last 30 minutes, it's gone from, like, a 3 to a 5. Ugh, in terms of this illness. Well, that's going to do it for this week. I mean, this week. I hope not. This episode. On the next episode of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Blind. Oops, I left. We are... I don't know who we're going to grind with next. Should we keep with Terra? Should we do something else with Terra? Maybe we can actually worry on some of his... getting his abilities up to max. Like his... hastes. Worry on those, and then we can... How much money does he have? 1,900? We can probably buy what we need. And then meld them together. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.